Good?
Yeah.
We'll do it quick. Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out! I am Randy, this is Brian, and we are here with a review of the Mezco 112 Collective Wolverine. It was a New York Comic-Con exclusive originally, but they made them available on their website, and I finally got a hold of it.
How good of them.
Yeah, how generous, right.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you so much for making it.
Thank you for making one of the most popular characters and costumes available to the public.
Are they identical? The figures, the Comic-Con one and this?
I was told, I was communicating with somebody that they did some slight changes, but very slight.
So it's meant to be identical.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that they did some quality issues. I'm very excited to have this, and I will say that I really appreciate this figure because, first of all, Tiger Stripe Wolverine is probably my favorite Marvel superhero, and second of all, this brought me back into Mezco a little bit. I love it. I really love it.
Can you get X-rated for a second?
Yeah, I guess so.
They did a good job on his crotch.
Why is that?
I don't know why, but that just seems like a part that they really could have done unwell.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
He has enough bulge for you?
No, I mean the material.
Yeah.
Yes, he has enough bulge.
Well,
yeah, his bulge is great, but I don't know. I could just see him that just seems like a part that they always screws up a lot on figures. You know?
One thing I do like is that with Deadpool I had a problem because I didn't think that they made the uniform tight enough where you could see his
where he's
abs.
ripped and shit.
This one really does
real
a
tight,
good job.
you know what I mean? Even their tight jeans.
I like the
But
tight.
no, I mean, it's just the materials look right. Usually when they wear underwear on the outside, they always screw it up. That looks good.
That looks good. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Also, what I like about it, and a lot of people I've heard complaints, is that he's so short. But remember, people,
supposed to be short.
Wolverine was 5'3". A 5'3" hairy Canadian, which is one of the reasons why I liked Wolverine so much. I'm not 5'3" or a Canadian, but I'm short and hairy. So I always related with Wolverine in that sense.
Why did they give him an accent in Pride of the X-Men?
That's a good question.
Because I hear him like that. That's how I hear Wolverine. I hear him
with an accent.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he just sort of seems like he's lived for so long that maybe he's
lived in England.
Yeah, lived in England, Australia, the outback.
Yeah.
I really. One thing I will note is like all the other Mezcos, they sort of give their personal touches to the uniform, like laces on the boots to give them more realism.
I don't like.
You don't like it?
No.
Do you really? I don't mind it, but I could understand your complaint. Like it is very. It kind of looks like a really good cosplayer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And it's like his boots, the things on the side aren't dramatic enough for my thing.
Yeah, you were
like
saying
them bigger.
that. I kind of agree with you. I can see that, like making them bigger,
a little
bulkier.
bit wider, a little bit more obnoxious.
They did a good job. He comes with 3 heads. They have the regular neutral head, which I like. The scowl, which also I think they did a really good job on. But then we get to the 3rd head, the Logan head, and I think he looks terrible.
I do too. They should have made his mouth shut.
Yeah,
and a stogie hanging
like
out.
that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Actually, I like a stogie with the mask on.
Really?
It's one of my favorite looks. But
yeah. No, the head, like the smile looks really bad. Like I don't know what it is about it. It's just
it looks evil.
Do you think he looks evil? I think he looks silly. Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
It's just like evil.
I don't like that head.
Oh, that kind of shit.
But I'm glad that they included it. I just wish it would have been better.
Yeah. I mean, but it's sort of nicely done. I mean, the hair looks nice. It's
I just don't like that smile.
Expression.
It is. It's very sinister smile. Articulation is good.
Are those supposed to come off?
What?
The claw?
I don't know. I haven't taken them out. Did you really break it off?
No.
Okay. Be careful with these claws. I haven't broke it, but what I did do was I was posing them, and the claw went into the suit, and it left a little mark, but you sort of could wipe it off.
You mean you cut his suit with the claw?
Yes. So be very careful with the claws. They're sharp, and I'm scared that you're going to break it like you broke my Punisher gun. But
you know what?
I'm just kidding.
No, you know what? I wouldn't let you touch mine.
No, I'm good with that. Articulation is good. I still think that they need to work on their ankle pivots. I think they need to go a little bit more inward. These inner...
give them bigger arms.
What are these inner elbow joints? Oh, you want bigger? Like, oh, really? Like Sam Keith style Wolverine?
Not quite that big, but a little bit bigger arms. Make him look a little bit more comic bookish. That looks like my boss.
I can see that.
My boss looks like that's like my boss.
Yeah, I can see that. Also, be careful with the shoulder pads. They are. Oh no.
You did
no,
not.
no, I didn't. But I did talk to somebody who did break theirs. I guess it was the New York Comic Con version. Oh man, that sucks. So be careful. They did a really nice job on these shoulder pads. They put a nice like paint like metallic wear on it. I really like that. I think they did a really good. Look, I again, part of it is because I really like. Oh shit, maybe I should do this off camera. I like.
You want the master to do it?
I don't know.
Come on, Uncle Mega Road will take care of it.
Oh, I don't know about that. Let me try one more time before I give you a chance to potentially break my toy.
It looks like you did a perfect job at that already.
I just can't get it back on the hinge. All right, give it a shot.
Does it go in it? It goes in it. Okay.
I think. Oh yeah, I want to make a note. Like I know we don't talk about this, but hold on. I'm gonna. Hold on. I'm gonna. They shipped them. Did you get it?
No.
All right. They shipped them in this really tiny box. All right. Well, we'll save that for later. And
I'm not gonna bust your shit.
Yeah.
Just
leave
gotta.
it.
I'm just
It's
looking
cool.
for a thing. Oh,
It's
you know
just-
what though? Just when you do it, it goes in the side.
Inside, yeah. The box is smaller, which again I don't collect boxes, but it does make it inconsistent.
Uncle Mega Road saved
Did you get
the
it?
day.
Like the consistency of the boxes, it's kind of
Shittier?
yeah. I actually like this smaller box better. It's more compact and makes more sense. But it's frustrating because if you are a collector, I guess it's sort of like keep it consistent. But it's just a box. I actually think that if they would have gone to this smaller box, I prefer it.
You know what? It just hit me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm dumb or like
Maybe.
it's hitting me just now. Like, what is that school? U of M, the Wolverines.
You're just realizing that
I've never even thought about it. Like, I've never matched
Oh
the
my
colors
God.
up. Like,
Yeah, that Michigan Wolverines are
Well,
yellow and blue, gold
yeah.
and blue.
Well, I knew that, but I never like
Put it two and together. He's like he's a.
Who came up? Who invented Wolverine?
I want to say.
Is that intentional?
I don't. It could have been.
I
thought.
wonder. Like,
There could
sweet.
be. Well, he was from Canada, not Michigan, but that's
Yeah.
pretty northern. I don't know. It's possible. This guy kind of brought me back in.
Arbor. Okay, sweet. And,
Yeah.
and it's like it's a part of our heritage
That's
and our
right.
home,
That's
man. I
right.
got
He's our hometown
personal,
hero.
yeah, man. Ann Arbor, right
Yeah.
on. State fan, but either way, but still, like that's.
You didn't go to
sweet.
state, did you?
No, I went to
Oh.
Western, but they don't really.
I think I would like. I'm not
Okay.
trying to create conflict, but I think I was more interested in U of M over state because I think U of M was a better school, and I think if I'm going to go with academics, I think I'm going to have more
Depends on what you
appreciation.
want to be. Not
That's
if you want to
true.
be a veterinarian,
That's
you
true.
get your ass to state. You know, if you.
I
Want
thought it was the opposite.
No, if you want to be
You're right.
a doctor on people, you would go to U of
Oh,
M.
okay, that's fair. But I think either way, like U of M is just considerably a better school. But I think that this figure adds more. It has all the accessories I need for a Wolverine. He even has this weird devil mask, which I think was part of a Chris Claremont storyline. But I'm gonna get corrected.
The fuck is this?
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember on a cover.
I appreciate it, but it
Has
just
the miniseries cover on one?
maybe. I think you might be right.
I don't know.
It's sort of useless, but fine. I'm happy with this figure. He might actually be.
How does he size up next to it?
There we go.
Yeah, I want to see the height.
You gotta take him off the stand though. He's short, man.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. That
It is badass.
Wow, they balled up on that because you know what? I think a lot of times with Marvel Legends,
Mhm.
they'll just make them tall because you
Right.
know, because they don't care because it's make
Right.
them tall, it'll sell better.
They did a good job with the Marvel Legends Wolverine. It's a very different figure. Well, first we'll do Punisher. I don't know which one I like better.
They're sweet, man.
They are sweet.
That's some 70s Marvel goodness.
Yeah.
Just make those boots white on the Punisher and you're good to go.
Yeah, well, they did do that. You just have to pay $300 for that. And for everyone wondering out there, I no longer own that figure. I couldn't justify it.
What did you get for it?
A little over 3. I just couldn't justify having 2 Punishers.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Why
it
not?
was a tough decision, but like, dude, it was just more valuable than it was worth to me. I like it, but Mezcos are. Would you say they're a specific thing, right? Like, I really love.
They're
this.
weird, man. Like,
How
they're
so?
cool because it's like
They're different.
you're not gonna sit and play Mezcos. Like, it's just, you're not going to be
I don't know. I kind of have. They're great for posing.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But you don't want to beat them up. I don't care if they're fragile or not. They feel fragile. Like, their outfits, the soft goods feel like you're going to rip them. No matter, that's how I would feel. If they were mine, I would be nervous to I'd touch them a lot.
Right.
I'd hold them. But I wouldn't feel comfortable like moving his legs into crazy poses and stuff.
I understand.
I would be nervous, but I mean to just hold them for the tactileness.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a word.
I don't either, but it's fine.
Whatever, you know what I mean. For the way they feel, it's real. The mixed goods is really cool.
Yeah.
Like being able to hold like. It's cool.
No,
man.
it's definitely like I think
Give me a Boba Fett.
Yeah, that
would be like $300.
It would be
so much, but
I mean, it's a very specific thing, and I don't know what the longevity of this figure is. And I'm not saying that like this is a great figure, man. I love it. I really love it. It's so dynamic,
and I love that. Dude, like I don't even know. It's not a seam, but running up his chest.
Yeah,
those two
lines.
Beads.
Yeah,
that's sweet. They didn't have to do that.
No, they didn't. It's subtle. But it does change his classic uniform a little bit. That doesn't bother you?
No, I like that they make it their own a little bit.
Okay.
Although
just
I don't
not
like the
boots.
bootlaces. That's just, but whatever.
Oh, he does kind of look like a really, really good cosplay.
Yeah, like your dad.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, not your dad, but if you were to dress up
if I was
Wolverine, if
bald,
you worked out for 2 years or something. And, actually, you should, man. You're the right height almost. You're a little bit tall.
Yeah, I'm a little bit taller than Wolverine, but I got the hairy arms. I could do it. I love this figure, man. This brought me back in. My thing is I really wish Mezco would slow down on the superheroes and release some movie toy lines, or you know what I mean? Like,
what would you want them to do?
I would love to see them do Star Wars, but that's a whole new world. I want to see something like I'd love to see like old Buck Rogers TV show figures, or like
Would you make Gil Gerard sort of paunchy?
Yes.
Or would you make him buff?
No, you got to give him a little gut.
Or you make up. Well, he was pretty buff in the first episode.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good. He worked out, but he let it.
I wanted Aaron Gray from that. That would be awesome. Actually, that would be
tapping her, and then he just stopped giving her.
He was tapping everybody. Yeah. He was.
How could you not?
Yeah. Aaron Gray
so
was
hairy, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he was so hairy and big. He didn't give a shit.
No.
And like, what's sweet is he's in the new Star Trek fan films.
Is he really? Oh, in fan films.
But it's crazy. They get totally off the subject, but they get like all these like washed up actors
sure.
from our childhood to be in them, and
actors who do the convention circuits.
Yeah.
Be
the fan film,
right?
Yeah, why not?
Right. I'd like to see again. I always go black. I'd love to see a Deckard from Blade Runner. I'd like to see them just mix it up and do something different. Other than, I mean, right now it's like the only variety we have is Frankenstein.
Boring.
It's great though.
Figure.
It is kind of boring. It's boring on its own. But if you get them all, Space Ghost, which is essentially like a cartoon / comic book. The Star Trek ones, which are great but boring. You know what I mean? Like I want to see something with like layers of clothing, like a character who's layered. And I like the superheroes, but like
to see a Panzer Cop, like from Jinro.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's this Japanese line called Jinro or Jinro, and it's like these like Panzer police are really freaky looking. It takes place in an alternate like 70s, I think, where like the Axis powers won the war, crazy weird stuff, and they're like, but it's like future weird scary tech, and it's like body armor, and it's a really
I know what you're talking about. They look like sort of like armored up like Nazi soldiers or
yeah. They have like the red eyes.
How about KNERDOUT from Akira?
Yeah, that would
be cool. Like
with the bike.
Yeah, with the bike, of course. I mean, they did that Judge Dredd motorcycle, which was awesome. It's just that personally, even though they're a different thing, Marvel Legends is giving me the superheroes I need, and then there's so many other companies like DC Direct, like everybody is doing superheroes. I'd like to see something a little bit more obscure and that would lend itself well to the uniqueness of
like
Mezco.
A Crawl figure.
Crawl figure would be amazing.
Never happen in a million years.
It'd be amazing.
What if him with those striped pants? Up to
I'd love to see a Conan the Barbarian for Arnold Schwarzenegger. It'd be,
that would be sweet.
But like, I'd like to see stuff. Beastmaster. I don't know that I want him, but I know.
Why would you not want Mark Singer? Like
Mark Singer's got a weird face to look at.
Yeah, he does. He's intense.
Yeah,
he's intense.
He's got a weird. He's got a very.
He invented buff.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure he was
He
like
was
one of the
slim
first,
though.
but he was buff as shit. He
He
was
was-
one of the first guys in film to be like modern day buff.
He reminds me of like a Adam Driver type character where he's got like a really unique weird face, but he's super huge. Like, because when you look at Adam Driver, you wouldn't think he'd be that huge. And same thing with what's his face. Like,
He's one of my favorite famous people, I think.
really,
I just think he's cool, man. Everything I hear about him, it's like he's like he doesn't.
is he in any Star Trek fan films?
I don't think he's got time for that kind
No?
of stuff these days. I think he's a little.
What's he doing? Mark Singer?
I'm talking about Adam Driver.
Oh, Adam Driver. I'm like, this whole time I'm thinking about...
No, I'm talking about Adam
Yeah, me
Driver's one of my
too.
favorite famous people.
Me
I just
too.
think he's badass.
Yeah, he is badass.
Everything about that guy is cool.
Yeah, he
man.
doesn't fuck around.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
But, yeah, Mark...
I thought you were talking about... I'm like, Mark Singer doesn't have time to do a Star Trek...
I don't think he's doing much these days.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just wish Mezco would sort of like dive into the obscure, and not even necessarily
Moon Knight?
obscure. Yeah, but again, it's a comic book character. Like, I want to see like even like they're doing a Michael Myers from Halloween. Like, cool. Like, we've had a million Michael Myers, but still, like, that lends itself to like a variety. Like, Mezco's feel like something that you can have a showcase full of a dozen of them, and they could all be from different universes, and they all go well together.
Like a Sam Witwicky would be awesome.
No, I would not want a Sam Witwicky.
Yeah,
not even for, in his stroke shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I have no interest in that.
What about just a Michael Bay action figure?
Why? I would not want a Michael
Because you
Bay.
could, like, throw stuff at it.
No.
You know, I would have my Transformers beat it.
I'm
or
not that
something.
angry at him. Like, he makes shitty movies and I move on.
He makes billions of dollars
yes.
for shitty movies.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
but
an interesting looking guy, man. I think he'd be a sweet action. Like, I just want action figures of boring,
random
real people.
dudes?
Yeah, like Michael Bay, the producers.
I have no
collection. Get a George Lucas figure.
George Lucas is different. Like, a George Lucas would work because he's George Lucas, but fuck Michael Bay. Like, I mean, George Lucas...
Like the douchebag collection. You got like Joel Silver. You got all those
man.
douchebag producers.
Yeah,
all like,
yeah.
like a pack of them.
Dude,
and they all sit together.
Those would sell like gangbusters.
Yeah, I'll bet, man. Be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, man. But I love this Wolverine, and if you are already a Mezco fan, I think that this might be top of the list for me. If you're not a Mezco fan, I don't know how you feel. Like, still think the best introduction, oh yeah, this just fell off again, would be the first figure they did, the Dark Knight Batman. I think that's
a sweet figure.
Yeah, but it's expensive now.
But do you do one Mezco or do you have to collect? I mean, that's the whole thing. You can't really just have one of them.
No, I think you gotta collect.
You do one. If you like just one figure, one guy, they do 12-inch.
If you're gonna do one figure, then I think something like, yeah, you're right. You
go big.
You go big.
If you're just gonna do one, these are sort of you're in it.
Yeah, I think so.
You're in it, you know.
But they gotta. You're right. I think so. I love them. I feel better about the price on this one than I did Deadpool. Deadpool didn't connect with me, and I got a lot of shit for it. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, like, this Wolverine does it for me. I like that he's short and stocky. I think the uniform is well done. The claws are good. I'm scared that they're gonna break. I like the accessories and
no sword or anything, huh?
No, I guess not. But like, I mean, I guess that would
I don't
be
think
kinda
he
cool.
didn't don his ninja powers till he got that outfit anyway.
Really? Was
He
that
didn't go
in
to Japan till
yeah,
later.
Japan. Yeah.
I don't think he ever got ninja powers.
I don't know if I'm gonna get this. You know, they're doing the brown and orange one. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I don't
bullshit.
like. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna
I
just
think
call
this-
you out.
Okay.
Call your bullshit. If that comes out in that, I don't believe he won't get it.
I think this satisfies my Wolverine need.
Okay, then don't get okay. I'm calling.
I don't like the pictures I've seen. I don't like his boxer shorts that they've given him.
Well, let's vote
wait.
here and
right.
let's place bets
Do-
on if Randy
do-
gets it or not.
Yeah, I might. Again, I'm kind of bored of the superhero thing. I want them to I want them to dive into like something else. But you might be right. I might get it. Any other last? He might make the end of the year list. I don't know. The next episode we should be having is going to be our year-end wrap-up.
Yep.
It's
and
going to be
Sunstreaker better be in that shit.
Yeah, he's been released. I could go on about
here
him.
any day.
I know. I'm excited. Did your payment go through yet?
Yeah.
Mine did not. I don't know why yours did. I totally bullshitted you that whole time.
I knew you were.
Yeah.
I figured, but
yeah. But I'm glad yours did. I don't know why mine didn't. It makes me kind of nervous. Mezcos, you're in it, you're not. Please subscribe, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Until next time, nerd out!
crotch shot.